If you're anything like me, you have a hard time being alone. As a young man, I've been guilty of utilizing women in my life to give me love and attention that I feel like I didn't get when I was a child. Although I was a very loved child, but a lot of times I use women as almost like a replacement to help me get through the lows of my life. It's something I'm not the most proud of to admit, and I've grown to learn how to leave tendencies like this behind, but a lot of young men do not know the skill of how to be alone. By the end of this video, you'll learn why it's not smart to put your faith in women as far as making them your everything, leaning on them, leaning on a girlfriend, basically as your source of happiness, and how by doing that, it'll actually lead to ruinous results within your own life. So I'm gonna describe a quick scenario for you. We all know as guys, like when you first meet a new girl, everything's going great. You guys seem to have chemistry together. You have a lot of things in common. And in your head, you're thinking, oh yeah, this is going pretty smooth. What could go wrong? Like we're getting along very well. This actually just recently happened to me. I went out the other night with my boys. We were at a bar, we were at the club, and it's so funny because I was in the mindset of I don't really care about any of these girls here tonight. And I got like the most Instagrams, the most numbers ever. But of course, with a couple of the girls, one in particularly, we've been going back and forth a little bit over text. But I remembered something I actually watched in a Casey Xander video. If you guys don't know about him, go check him out. But he's had a series on basically why you can't make women your everything. And if you do, you'll actually push them away. So it made me remember something. Although it felt nice texting this girl that I had met the other night, we seem to have a lot in common. She actually hit me up first. She's giving me all these compliments and stuff. It almost made me a little bit sad to think about it, but I have to just not really respond to her. She's over here replying quick and stuff, and I'm forcefully, not quite forcefully because I am busy throughout the day, but also I'm keeping in mind that I'm taking 4, 5, 6 hours to respond over text and to reply back, because even though they're responding to you quick, guys, if you give that same energy back to them, they're gonna think, oh, well, I'm the best this guy can do. He's texting me out quick. Does he not have stuff that he's doing in his own everyday life? And altogether, that just made me remember that as men, we lead actually quite lonely lives. There will almost never be a time, even when you have a wife, they say distance and longing makes the heart grow fonder. As a man, up until the day you die, you're gonna always, in a way, kind of be alone, and you have to accept that now. It's something that I fought with my whole life. I've gone from girlfriend after girlfriend, relationship after relationship, talking to somebody after talking to somebody, just because I didn't want to face myself. But the quicker that you can learn to find peace within yourself, within meditation, within reading, within the little things in life, within your work, you'll actually save yourself a lot of trouble, because you can't ever find that in a woman. A lot of times guys try to put their faith in these shorties, but why would you put your faith in these shorties? These shorties ain't God. You think God likes it when you put your faith in one of these shorties? It's weird, guys, but things like spinning plates, talking to multiple girls at the same time, that's actually something that you kind of have to do. Women do this, like most things, women do this much better than men do. Women are always talking to a couple guys, whether they'll admit if it's on like a more emotional level, or if they're just saying like, oh, it's just friends or whatever. Women always have a couple of options that they can go to. But guys, a lot of times you'll meet one girl and you'll just drop everything. You'll drop all of the other girls you're talking to. You might even drop your friends or your family, just put everything on this one girl. And she doesn't want that. That's a lot of pressure. Imagine if somebody met you and they almost just stopped everything in their life just to focus on you. You wouldn't like that either. It's weird, guys, but it's basically the opposite of Disney movies. Things like opening a door for shorties, getting them flowers. Especially when you first meet them, a lot of times if you do those things for women in the beginning, not to say you should never do them, but women will think, well, what did I do to deserve this? Is he doing this to all women? Does he not have anything better going on? Why is he treating me so well? It's basically the opposite of what Walt told you. All those old Disney movies back in the day, it's not true, man. Don't believe it. There's a trope in the Bible, in the original Aramaic text, when they describe when God made Eve for Adam, so the two first humans ever, God created a Garden of Eden for them. The way in the original Aramaic text that they describe Eve is they describe her as a contender for Adam, a contender for men. So it's not in women's nature to be your piece. There's somebody for you to contend with. You guys should almost kind of be going back and forth with each other, trying to make each other better, trying to make each other stronger. But a girl is never gonna be your piece, bro. She might actually be the biggest burden until the day you die. Ask any married man that's been married for 40 years. I'm sure women probably say the same thing about their husbands, but a lot of married guys will be like, yeah, you know, I love my wife, all this stuff, but this has been the biggest burden I've had to carry my whole life. Whenever I hear that, Bro, I don't know if there's any hope, but that's for another video. Find peace within yourself, find peace within your lot in this life. So you should have some overarching goal, whether that's to get rich, start a business, start a YouTube, become a content creator, whatever it may be. Make that your sole focus. Because in this life, as a man, I hate to break it to you, but you're gonna be alone for a majority of time. You don't have to be sad about it. You don't have to be mad about it. Just accept it, willingly bear that cross, and it'll make you stronger. Comment down below, what do you guys think about this? Have you guys had similar realizations recently? I will be posting more videos about this soon, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss when those videos come out. Like today's video, give it a thumbs up. And if you guys are trying to figure out how to attract women, I have a video over here going over a one-step method that I do. It works like a charm every time I go out, guys. It's honestly right in front of your face, so click this video over here to check it out. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you very soon.